Hi guys and welcome to Thruzone.com. This is Mohit Soni. We're out driving the all-new Maruti Dzire here in Goa for a day. And what are my first impressions? Well, this is the fourth generation Dzire, and as you can see, it has been heavily upgraded. And it's got an all-new design, all-new look, all-new feel about how you should perceive this car as well. So why I say that, because Maruti is planning to make this car premium. At the same time, given the fact that it's a Maruti, it's going to be priced quite well as well. So this is a win-win situation for a lot of people. But how is it exactly? Well, let's find out. And as always, let's start with the design. You can see a very nice, very substantial grille. It's quite large. It's got a pretty flat face to it, almost like an SUV. At the same time, it's got a very nice big grille, and it's got very sleek sedan like headlamps here, which make it stand out. It's got a 6-pod LED light here with the LED DRLs, which look quite nice, and the huge Suzuki logo. What you can also notice is the 360-degree camera at the front and at the side, and there will be one at the back as well. Let me just show you the side profile of the car, and you will see that it has matured. At the same time, at first glance it is going to look like a Dzire, but as you go on and look forward and stare at it a little bit, you will see that it is an all new Dzire as well. I came across a Dzire owner and he said it looks like a Dzire, but it isn't as a Dzire. At the same time, I said it's a new Dzire. So that's that. You've got really good alloy wheels, 15-inch wheels here, and seared tires are on offer. But you can also see is the new rear end of the car, which is again a little bit flat, much more substantial, very big. The corners are sort of flat, making sure that it gives it that new impressive look. And you've got the Dzire badging and the new Y-shape LED lamps, which look quite nice, and you've got an integrated spoiler here as well. So that's really impressive. And let's just get inside and let me show you what the backseat experience is like, because Dzire is known for that. And that is the knee room. Footroom also is quite good. Under thigh support is also just about okay, which is quite impressive for my height of 5'11". Headroom is also good enough. You've got your AC vents, charging points A and C, both are available here. Door seat pocket only on this side. That's the door pad, some space to keep some stuff over there as well. And you've got an armrest with cup can holders here. You've got lights here right on the door this time to give it that aspect of reading will be much more better. And adjustable headrests on both these seats. You've got 3-pointed seat belts for all 3 passengers, and this is something that should appeal to a lot of people. It is comfortable, it is spacious enough, and it is something that you will find you'll find your time much better here, because you are in a much relaxed position, and definitely much more relaxed, as well as a comfortable space to be in. That's what the Dzire backseat is all about. So that is what the boot looks like. Almost 400 liters of boot space, quite impressive, well laid out as always. And this is something that will make stashing a lot of luggage here quite easy. The load lip is also not that high enough, and it's going to be something that you will truly rejoice, because the Dzire that is what the Dzire has always been known about. Let's get into the all important part, the front. As you can see, there is a keyless entry and go. There is a push button start. There is of course the 360 view camera, and that is the steering wheel. In typical Maruti fashion, looks quite nice, almost flat bottom. Bluetooth controls are here, volume controls are here. You've got your cruise control here as well. That's how you open the fuel cap and the hood, and that is how the front door pad looks like. The door pad design also is new, and of course that is the sunroof, which is all new, and the button to open it is very well integrated here. Either you tilt it up just, or either open it entirely altogether. So this is going to be a little bit you will have to wait for this to happen, or else if you keep it on pressed for a long period of time, either will tilt up or will open. So you will have to adjust, and you will have to have your own judgment on that aspect. And that is the big screen, a 10-inch screen that is available here. And as you can see, it's a similar layout to the Swift, but it's far more bigger here. And the screen of course size is this much, but the whole border around is also quite big. But it is still almost a 10-inch unit, which is segment best. And as you can see, You can control a lot of things from here. The touch response, colors, graphic fonts, layout, all of it is brilliant. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is available as a wireless, which works really well. Maruti has been saying a lot that they've included the Arkham as sound system in this, and it is quite good. It is definitely more premium. We missed the Swift and Swift Desire back in the day had Harman systems. This definitely feels a step above that as well. In terms of quality, it definitely feels on par in this segment, and at least in this price tag, this is a very good addition. You've got AC controls here, which are basic and buttoned, which is a very good thing. And you've got your charging point here, a USB point here. It's in USB A. Your wireless charger is down there, and cup holders, space to keep some stuff, and like I told you, at the back you've got space to keep stuff over there, along with A and C charging points. Getting inside, no illumination or chilling for the glove box, and those are the dials which I think should have been a screen here. It is also operated by these stocks here, which is also very, very rudimentary now, and a screen here would have been much more welcome in today's time where screens are everywhere. But at the same time, the Swift and the Swift platform has always gotten dials, and we are happy to see that in terms of tradition it's also being followed, because after all, a lot of people will sooner or later shift to screens. But a brand new car in 24 with dials is also great for people who love nostalgia a little bit, and also want pinpoint precise accurate readings, and they're very easy to understand as well. The IR beam is also not automatic nor frameless, but it gets the job done. Of course, sunroof is here, no mirror here, but there is a mirror here without light, and the lights are here as well, which are not LEDs at the front or at the back. So the LED lights of course add a premium aspect, which is missing. Apart from that, I do miss a certain features, and I will tell you that while I sum up my verdict and my time with this car. I'll let you know exactly what that is about. You've got automatic wipers and lights here, and they are typical stocks from Maruti that work well. The quality feels good, the build quality feels good. You've got this wood finish here, you've got your aluminium, you've got your nice plastic, you've got a beige plastic here, and you've got a nice plastic here. So guys, we're out driving the Maruti Suzuki Dzire with the petrol automatic version, and how is it like to drive? Well, let's get done with the automatic part first, because we are well aware of both these things. But let me just tell you a bit more about the automatic, because I've been driving it in absolutely various conditions, which include uphill, downhill, bad roads, good roads, smooth roads, and traffic, and a bit of highway as well. How is this AMT performed? It is quite responsive on the uphills. It will actually hold on to the gears. At the same time, the moment you approach a flat section of the road, it will upshift quickly, and when you're going downhill, it will hold on to a certain gear quite well. So all of this makes life much easier living with the AMT. See, right now I am about to go uphill, and it is maintaining that gear. It's not upshifting. As soon as I am on a much more flat surface, this will go from D4 to D5. That is, it has done that right now. So the AMT is very responsive when it comes to uphills and downhill, and that is a aspect that you are really going to enjoy. Right now I'm on a uphill again, and it has shifted from 5th to 4th. So that is really impressive to see that Maruti has gotten the tuning right for the AMT, and even in a sedan as big as this. So again I have to go much more higher. It has shifted from 4th to 3rd. So this is really impressive to see that Maruti's got the AMT right in most aspects. While driving in the city, I also saw the fact that the AMT responded very smoothly and seamlessly as much as it could. There is something that you will notice, but nothing that is going to irritate you, that is for sure. So that is quite good. And so the AMT is pretty much sorted. On the highway also it behaves quite well. It upshifts and downshifts, and it is, most importantly, it is quite responsive to the fact that most throttle inputs. So that is really good to see. What I'm also really liking is the fact that this engine is super smooth, refined, free revving, and revs till the red line very quickly as well. And while I do that, I also realize that in the city, low end and mid range torque is also good enough, and drivability is no problem whatsoever. It's been upshifting and downshifting a lot on this uphill and downhill segment that I'm driving in Goa. So very good to see that the engine and gearbox tuning is just right. Talking more about the engine, the lightweight car, which is the which starts from 920 kg to 960 kg. Along with this super efficient engine, Maruti's been able to meet its core calling card, the fuel efficiency aspect. It's been doing really well on that aspect with every single generation. Maruti always finds a way to get the you know tuning right, and it delivers on segment best fuel efficiency as well. This has a claimed number of 25 kilometers, 25.6 kilometers per liter on the AMT. At the same time, slightly lower at 24 point, above 24.5 for the manual, and these are very good numbers indeed. And I think these numbers will help propel Maruti to find a lot of consumers. Even the CNG is delivering almost 33 kilometers per liter, so I think that is pretty fantastic as numbers go, because in today's time, fuel efficiency has again become a talking point. Given the fuel prices are quite high, and the demand from customers, of course, never seems to end, and you have to deliver on all fronts. Maruti is doing that just right. Apart from that, what I've also noticed is that the engine refinement is good enough. Barely any engine noise creeps inside the cabin until unless you're really going for it and redlining the car, and that is a great aspect to see. All of that I am seeing in real life, being achieved quite well while driving in the city. I see it can deliver 17, 18 kilometers to the liter. At the same time, I can see that on the highway it can reach up to 25 kilometers per liter. So those numbers that Maruti is claiming, at least on the highway, are easily achievable. In the city, those numbers are quite impressive, and 17 to 18 kilometers per liter in anybody's books in the city for a 4-meter sedan is very, very good. It's not rare for Maruti to get it right, but the numbers keep on increasing every year, and I think that's a thing that is truly praiseworthy. About handling, well, the steering is light and quite precise, but the feedback is just about okay. You expect a little bit more, but it's just got enough feedback so that you can drive this car hard and fast, and through a set of corners. So right now, what I can do is put it into manual, downshift, upshift, and put it back into D, and it will shift back to fifth very easily. So the gearbox is nice and responsive, body roll is bare minimum, the grip from the tires is great. It's got its quintessential tire size that it has been coming with for ages, a 185 65 15 tire, which is gets the job done, but the enthusiast of course could ask from a little bit more. What else is really impressive is the braking. Was not a great aspect in the past with Marutis, but with the new Swift and now with the Dzire as well, there is a lot of confidence that you can get from this car. So this is 60 right now. I am about to brake. It does feel reassuring. It does feel good enough. The pedal bite is impressive, and it comes to a halt also quite quickly. Much better than you think it would. It definitely gets those aspects right. It does deliver on that front, in short. So all of this just makes the Dzire a very good car to live with. It's got efficiency, it's got comfort, it's got practicality, it's got a good amount of features, and I also said that it's comfortable at the back, it's comfortable at the front with the seats. Even the suspension is something that you will really appreciate, because while it does its handling part quite well, the ride quality is also quite good. There is a hint of stiffness, and it does when it goes over a much more bigger pothole, you can probably feel it if you are at slightly high speed, but when you are at low speeds, it will not be a problem. But if you're going through a bad patch of road at medium speeds, that's where the Desire's good ride quality comes in. It's almost flat and goes through all of it quite well, but unfortunately most people are going to drive this car very slow over bad patches, and not really realize how good this car is if you're going slightly higher than normal speeds over a bad patch of road. So the Dzire is actually great on that aspect, but people fail to realize that how good it can be. Apart from that, I think I have to come to a a verdict on what how everything comes together in terms of interior, exterior, features list, and driving. How do I sum up this car? Well, let's find out. So the Maruti Suzuki Dzire is one of the most fuel efficient cars in its class. It's got a good amount of features. The premium aspect is just right. The interior and exterior feel premium enough. The addition of sunroof is great, and the pricing, which we don't have right now, uh, should be quite impressive given Maruti's track record of getting things right. Uh, if of course there is a bit of new inclusions, but that will not significantly hike the price. Maruti is obviously known for getting the pricing right, and they will. It's just that I feel that if you really need to bring back the premium customers, the family premium customers, uh, you need to offer a little bit more. If Maruti could get a slightly more higher variant than their usual variant, which is this one, load it with the features that are say missing, which is the dials, the automatic IRVM, ventilated and power seats, and a little bit more features here and there, and ask for, let's say, 70 to 90,000 rupees more. I think there will be a lot of people who will pay that price, because people are actually looking for premium car feel without the sacrifice of comfort, practicality, and most efficient, specifically the efficiency part. That is something that people miss in their premium cars. Maruti is trying to become much more premium, but I guess there is a space. If if they can get all of those things right, get a much more higher variant than what this is right now, they will find a lot of more consumers in this segment. Right now, it is still set to become quite popular, within the country with for its domestic sales and of course export as well. But there is always that niche area that Maruti should start, getting, get to work on, and address a segment which is also now looking for premium Maruti cars, because Maruti's core strengths along with premiumness will definitely help them gain more sales and popularity in the tier 1 and tier 2 cities. Right now, nothing really wrong with the Desire, and we're really impressed with what it offers. I can't really put a finger on anything and say that it's not that great, apart from a few things which I told you. That's it. That's how I like to sum up my time with the Maruti Suzuki Desire. Thank you so much for watching this video. Follow us on our website and social media for everyday updates. Until then, goodbye.